What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aidan, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about another potential prospect that I think the Chicago Bulls could potentially be looking at. Now, it's not a center, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we will talk more about centers down the line because we know that's going to be a need for the Chicago Bulls. But today is an interesting player in relation to the forward position, and his name is TJ Warren. Last played for the Indiana Pacers. That could potentially be a player that the Chicago Bulls can give a chance to see whether or not he can actually perform at the highest level once again. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bull Show. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about TJ Warren and whether or not you think he can play at the top level. Now, the reason why I'm asking that type of question is because if you've seen what's been happening with TJ Warren, he has missed a lot of time due to injury. It's very unfortunate that that's happened to him because I think many people will never forget that bubble type of experience, or maybe people will forget, to be honest, but I haven't forgotten yet about how good he was in the bubble, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he was fantastic when it comes to that situation. Obviously, in terms of the NBA, he's been a relatively good type of role player, could potentially give you 15 points per game and stuff of that nature. Very good from the mid-range, a very decent defender as well. All in all, has very good attributes towards his game. Now, if you're looking at the, I guess the free agency period again, he's definitely a guy that I feel like the Chicago Bulls should be looking at. I believe he's going to be an unrestricted free agent this season, so that's definitely something to look at. And he's probably not going to get a lot of money just because of how long he's actually been injured. Of course, it's very upsetting what ended up happening to TJ Warren, but this could potentially be a situation where the Bulls can swoop in and get an opportunity at a player that could still be very good right now at 28 years old and a 6'8" forward, and could end up giving us maybe a one-year type of rental deal where we get him for this team this season. He works out very well. He could be our type of glue guy, and we go and compete. Or if worse comes to worse, if we sign him up for 1 year, he doesn't necessarily do well. And again, we're probably not going to be paying him that much if that's the case. Then maybe we could consider going elsewhere. This is the type of player in relation to TJ Warren that I feel is a low risk, high reward type of player. Low risk, if we get him on a one-year deal, we don't know what other teams are going to be offering, of course. If there's a great deal out there for TJ Warren, who has been injured a lot, then of course we can't compete with that. We don't have that much money. We can't really compete if some top team or some team offers him a really good deal that he can't refuse either. But if he's still looking to give himself a chance at the NBA level, if he's still looking, I guess, at a one-year type deal to show what he can do to get paid in future years, the Chicago Bulls has a chance at that. We can come in, we can swoop in, we can get him on a short-term deal, we can give him an opportunity to prove to the NBA that he can still play at a very good level. He could still be a good role player, he could still be a good scorer, he could still be a good defender, he could still be a glue guy for most teams, and then most teams will have to consider that down the line as well. I've seen TJ Warren a couple of times, and I really do like him. I think he's a great player. But at the end of the day, the injuries do speak for themselves. And right now, he's in a situation where I don't think many people know what his future is going to be at the NBA. Will a team give him a chance? Absolutely. I feel like there's a lot of good things there when it comes to TJ Warren that you can't ignore. When you have a guy that's sitting there with his career average being 15.5 points per game, you can't ignore that as a team. No team can ignore that. But it all comes down to that opportunity. Which team is going to give him that opportunity? And I personally feel like the Chicago Bulls should be looking at this type of player and potentially giving him a chance at the NBA level. We obviously know that Derrick Jones Jr. will most likely not be back for the Chicago Bulls. We also know that Troy Brown Jr. is likely going to leave the Chicago Bulls as well. We brought in Dalen Terry that could potentially be a wing player. We brought in Justin Lewis, who is going to be on a two-way contract. We don't know if he's going to get time. I think there's a spot here for TJ Warren, and I think there's going to be a chance where he can come in and really do a job for us. And this helps us take us to the next level, in my opinion. The whole point of this team right now, the way that it's constructed, we've got a good starting lineup. I think our starting lineup is very, very decent, but we don't have a consistent and a good bench. And we can start there. We can start with the foundation in relation to TJ Warren. If he can stay healthy, he's a good option. But we shouldn't be just relying on him, of course. We should still be looking at other players and other aspects, other positions, so we can improve the bench even more. But a healthy TJ Warren is something I would absolutely love on this Chicago Bulls team. So that being said, let me know in the comments below what you think about TJ Warren. Is this a good option? Again, he's 28 years old. he's at a really good age, in my opinion, to really bring him into this team and make an impact. He has something to prove. Very, very important as well. Obviously, he has to stay healthy, and he's going to have to prove to the league that he can stay healthy as well if he's going to get another chance. But I think the Bulls should be at the front of the table, giving him a contract, a one-year deal, and let's see what he can do from there. All that being said, I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful and safe day, Bulls Nation. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care.